Hello. There we go. Now I got sound. Alright. Let's try this again. Oh, not bad. Not bad on first try. Let's pull the chair over. Let's give her a listen. Hello, whoever's watching. Thank you for watching. Okay. Well, let's see. where the solo is going to be. It's going to be a very unconventional solo. Thought actually worked quite well. Okay. Give me a sec. I'm moving on. horrible. Drums all the way up. Bass up a little higher so I can hear it too. Let's try it again. Up because I can't hear the vocals. I need to hear the vocals. Okay, I need to fix up some stuff. Nope. Okay. Thank you, sir. It does have a 60s feel, but wait till you hear the lyrics and everything. Okay, let's see. Loving your work, by the way. Awesome stuff. You got to do more of it. Oh, I can't remember your name. Is it Dan? Don? Doug? Dave? Joe. Ah. Hey, we're going down to red. So that means you and I can at some point get together, I think. I don't know. You're allowed groups of 5 now. Okay, let's do an auto punch. My favorite. F me. Try again. Batter. Batter. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay. All right. Switching guitars again. First off, let's. Okay, that one can be moved. Oh, let's go to the mixer. Move that one to the left, to the right. Go on track 6. This one's going to go to the left. It's going to sound weird because that guitar is going to be turned into a standard in a second. So I'm going to now put the effect on here. Assign. Turn that off for a second. Clear. Assign tracks 6 to H. Check the levels, because the level went up last time. It's at 0. Good. Okay, be right back. All right. Just going through guitars tonight. Just going through guitars tonight. Gonna work on different guitars tonight. Okay. right. So. Yeah. Okay. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do. Better than I thought it would. Yeah, that worked. I liked it. I liked it. Yeah, it's gonna have a crazy solo. It's got to be something weird. It's gonna have a lot of pedal effects. It's gonna be absolutely insane. So let me play another one for you, since it's as much as I can do on that one at the moment. Yeah, those are. Oh, let me play Bag of Tea, what I've got so far for that one. That one I want to release in May. I have an EP coming out in April. I have another song coming out this Monday. So excited. So excited. So here's what I did with Bag of Tea. Oh, let me put that down. Let me pull my ball in a bit. Alright, let me get into this. Okay, now I gotta remember what tracks are what, so give me a second here. Okay, so I know these are all the drum tracks. Now all the drums for the last two songs have been recorded using the Model 16, and I gotta say I am loving it. I am loving it so much I am thinking of buying a Model 24 for myself. Don't tell my wife. So this is what I got for Bag of Tea. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me do it again. Let me do that again, because I've already mixed that one down. Here we go. Store, stepped on some gum, walked by a horse, said, "Do you want to come?" Reminds me of my mom. That's really sorry. Why I write this song? I missed that one up. Can I eat puppy chow? Can I live in a tree? Can I go to sleep right now? Can I get it for free? Drink a tea, climb a tree. Don't you know? Sucks to be me. Yeah, it does. I'm going to do a solo here in this version. Bag of tea, lime tree. Bag of tea, climb a tree. Don't you know? Sucks to be me. Yeah. Yes, I am liking that one. That one is coming along so well, and yeah, I'm happy with my drums on that one too. I'm not the greatest drummer, but I'm getting better. That is one thing I can say. All right, so yeah, so I've done the bass line for the other one. That's I Have Such a Headache. So kind of get the idea of what that song is going to be about. Let's see. All I have left really is That Sweater, which is the one I was going to do for the Fall Song Challenge, but because I could not play the drums, I was not happy. I asked Joe to do it, and then I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna see what I can do on the little, everybody's favorite little thing that I got over here, the DR3, and this is what I came up with. This is just drums, nothing else. There. So, yeah, that's everything. So, I don't know what else I'm going to work on. It's only 8:15. I'm bored. So, I'm trying to think where else I can work on here. So, I want to do Adios, Au revoir. It's an old Lawrence Welk one. Good night. Sleep tight and pleasant dreams to you. I want to do it a little faster. I got Friends Alone song, which is what he wrote. I think I did. What did I do with that one? I don't know. I think I just used that for testing. Brainwashed. Is that the one I'm working on? Let's see. Just going through all my stuff here. How you guys doing? How you guys doing on this Friday night where we're in Canada all stuck in the house? Hard, you gotta try to figure out which one you have going. That's the original guitar for it. It's got that chainsaw sound to it. Oh yeah, I already messed up. That was me playing around with ideas. Thank you, Bill. Let's see. Let's see what else I got on this one. This is all stuff that I'm working on right now. Now those are half-inch woofer. You told me wondering. That sweater I just played. Lord Prepare Me I did for church. That one's not that great. I could not get the high notes. I have such a headache. Eternally Alone. Has that one got anything on it? This is another one that I want to do. This is by my friend again. Let's see what we got in this one. Turn that one down. Hello, Bobby. Nice to see you. I gotta get out and see you too at some point. You're in worse lockdown than we are. It's a lovely song. It really is. And I think it deserves to be finished. It's not my song, it's his. I'm going to do it though. I'm going to use the original drums and then go from there, as I always do. It gets a little harder at some point. Here. And then we didn't have any drums for it. So what I gotta do for this one is I have to go back into my old 4 tracks, listen to what we recorded before, and then bring it back in. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then figure it out. That's how I do a lot of this stuff. I take the old stuff, the old recordings, and I do that. And my problem is my brain works in this way that I have to I have to think about. I have all my old songs running through my head, and I need to actually finish them before they will leave. Otherwise, they don't leave, and then I'm stuck with them in my head, and I need to get them out. And that's what I've been doing. And I decided this year, every hour on the hour, or not every hour on the hour, every month I'm releasing one song. Now like I said, next month, March's Roses is getting released. So I've released that one before. That's getting released. Then that was actually my 80s retro song that I tried on the drum machine. that was my test song. And yeah, then I'm releasing my late friend who passed away in 2011, who when I finished For My Dear Friend, which was him playing guitar. This is all the stuff prior to that. A lot of demos in that. I'm calling it Mike and Don, the early years, warts and all. It's just going to be all demos. Nothing's finished. You're gonna laugh if you've listened to any of the songs that I've released and recorded. You're gonna laugh at some of them. Like there's a version of Picture Window that sounds like the Bangles did it, because it's got like 80s percussion and stuff. Like it's funny. Oh, that's good, Bill. I have like these songs aren't from months later. These are songs from decades ago. That's my biggest problem, is that everything's decades ago. And so there's this period of my life, about 12 years long, where I was getting up to be a musician, and then I got married, and then I got divorced, and then I went from there. So yeah. So next April is going to be like an EP. Actually, I think it's 10 songs. And what else is there going on? Oh, my phone's going off right now. Oh, somebody sent something on the one thing. So how is everybody doing? I haven't really talked to anybody. I've been kind of locked up. Been very quiet. I talk on the Discord, on the 424 Discord once in a while. I just thought I'd go live today and say, hey, I'm recording. You guys seem to like when I do this. And now I'm done. I just wanted to get the bag of tea. Or not bag of tea. I love the new bag of tea, by the way. I'm okay with the fact that I wiped out the old version, the one I did on the 4-track. It wasn't worth it. It was good, but compared to everybody else's songs on that release, it was definitely not the greatest. That's for sure. But yeah, so I'm loving the Model 16. I appreciate that you do. I bought a Tascam 24 because of me. Do you have a Model 24 or is it a is it a Model 24 or is it a DP 24? Because there is your Bluetooth stopped working, and so I'm frantically running around the house looking for a mouse with a cord on it. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hate Apple. Long story. Has to do with being a developer and Apple not being friendly to outside developers. So, I'm working on an app. I'm finally getting back into programming, like personal programming. I left it because I hated it. DP, yes, I did the comparison, and honestly, I love both of them. That's why I'm actually looking at getting a Model 24 just for drums, just to record, and for other things, like such as if I ever want to do a live off the floor recording, I am looking at a Model 24 just for that. And it's, yeah. Like, I think last time I looked, the Model 12 is the same price as a DP24. Let me just pull that up for a second here. I'm just going to go onto our Canadian Long McQuaid site. I don't think they sell a Model 12. Model 12. Let's see. I know Amazon does. Yes, they do. Okay, so Model 12 in Canada is $849. DP24. A DP24 is $699. Okay, so it's that's a used. There's a used one available. They have here too. Yeah. I've Alesis SR18. What is? I've never tried an Alesis. Like I'm going to try. I know I can. Oh, there's an SR18. Oh, it's a drum machine. Oh no. Oh, it is a drum machine. Oh, interesting. Hey, everybody's here tonight. I love you guys. Yay! So, good to see another one I don't know the name of. No Wave Charlie's. I don't know his actual name. Talk to him all the time, and I don't know his actual name. I hate that. It's like when I was in BBS's. It was aliases. Yeah, so you use an Alesis drum machine? That's cool. I find it funny how many people find it hard to use these things. Hey, No Wave, or you gotta tell me your real name at some point. Even message it to me if you don't want to tell me right now, because I now know Joe. Yeah, I gotta learn people's names. I just go by aliases. Let's see. So okay, so how much is the DP32 then? No, that's not right. How much is the DP32? A DP32 in Canada, if I can spell it right, is... You can? How do you do that? You can bounce tracks internally? I couldn't figure out how to. I do not know how to. Now you have to tell me how to do that. Now you're going to have to make a video yourself on that, because I could not figure out how to do it. And when I looked it up in the system, it said did not have it. $799 in Canada for DP32. I'm going through a whole bunch of different things here. How much is a model? I don't think Model 16 Long McQuaid does not sell. Oh, they do. That's $1,000. Oh, that's right, because I bought that one from here. Huh. Yeah, I am really, really interested in the Model 24 though, which is not that bad. $1,400. The DPs are awesome, Bill. I love them. I like I said, you need, like, for the entire package, if you're looking to record, mix down, master it, and then just send it off, you can't beat the you can't beat the DP24. Export the main mix, then import that file onto tracks 13 and 14. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'll find DP32s are cheaper used. I don't know anybody who's selling them. Let's go on reverb.com. Let's see. Find my dream gear. DP32 on Reverb. Yeah, they have here. This is Canadian as well. I don't know if this is Canadian, so for you, since you are in the States, it would be cheaper, $590.48, and that is an SD, which is the same as this one. If you want the CD version, which is the non-SD label, that's a training DVD. They do not have any on Reverb. But yeah, like, I'm finding the equipment is just outrageously priced. Does anybody else agree with me on that one? So, Yeah, Joe, I didn't figure it out either. But yeah, that is genius. I know you can go to 13 and 14 on the 16. So, let's see. DP. I like my way better. My way you can hear what you're getting. Okay, let's see. Anybody looking at 4-tracks? I would like a 488. They have one available with 1 star for $1,000 Canadian. Yeah. I still miss my analog stuff. I do. So yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, it's like when it comes down to it, here, I'll show you my setup. Let me see. I'm going F2. Hold on. Let me show you my setup here. Okay, so we're on F2 again. All right, so I have everything on a rack. So behind here, everything is always plugged in, and I have them labeled. So when I take it out, I can put them back in. So this here is your line. Is it your line out? And this is let's turn the light on. This is my line out. I'm using this for headphone jacks. This is actually going into my headphone jack, and then it's going into my little mixer I have sitting over there. I have effects 1, effects 2. Once again, always label. If you're gonna have effects 2, you can see that. And then beside here, these are my monitors. So I have my big knob, which runs the speakers, which is also hooked up to the computer. That's my little mixer. As you can see, as I talk, it just goes up and down. And then this is my Complete Audio 2 audio interface, which I'm using to talk to you with. There's my computer. That was my T. There's my drum machine. There's the Tascam 8-track. There's the rack. So as you can see, one thing I always tell people, label. So all the inputs are labeled, A to G or A to H. I have, as you can see, the gray cable is plugged in. That's going to the guitar. That's my track. That's my input 8. Right beside that, it's not labeled, but it is below, is my compressor. So the 2 without the adapters are inputs, and these are outputs. These are just 4 channels that have nothing. I just put my little 1/4-inch adapters on them. And if you notice, I'll tell you how old they are. They actually say realistic on them. Let's see. Pull one out. Let's see. Turn the light off for a sec. No, you can't. There you go. Archer, which is Radio Shack. So that tells you how old they are. And then I have my DBX 266 XL. That's the compressor that's plugged in there. And it's labeled, as you can see, it says XLR 911. And then on the other side, it's XLR 1012. The 1-2, that's my effects in. That's my patch bay for the effects. Now 9 and 22 there, my arm's hurting, is to my compressor below, which is an old Boss compressor. There you go. There's my Boss RPS 10, which is an awesome pitch shifter. 1 compressor, 2 compressors. I have 2 of those. Below that I have an ROD 10, which is it's just distortion. But as you can see, I number everything. So 10 and 26 means that is what it's using. And it is on, because otherwise, no, it's not on. What the hell? Oh, that one doesn't have to be on. This one is on. Is it on bypass? Power? No. And then above that, that is my headphone jack, where sounds from the DP24 coming in. That's what this is for here. And then my headphones, and that's my effects loop that I use for almost everything. Oh, and then the XG. That was one of the first things I bought, which is just a straight gate. And I bought that. Oh, that was fun. So then, yes. And I have way too much crap. And there's my wall. And that's my window with my fan that's currently in the house. There am I. And there's behind me. There's my electronic drum set. And there's my acoustic drum set. My bongos. I gotta do the Jason thing too. Oh, there's the 4-track and a cassette deck. Dual cassette deck that only the playback works. And the box for the DR3. So that is everything. What is an inevitable setup, Charles, as I'm going to call you at the moment? Oh, Dane. Dane is on too. Dane, you got to come down and play drums. You need to do some stuff on YouTube because you are an amazing drummer, and we need to finish that one, the other version of Picture Window. Like, that is important. And yeah, like, you are Dane Shaw. If you see Dane Shaw on the list here, he's a great drummer. If you can get him to do drum tracks for you, get him to do drum tracks for you. He is amazing. I should get him onto the different Discords and that, because you would really, you do very well. And yeah, so you envy me. Well, this has been, years and years of collecting and hiding from my ex-wife, and my bass on the wall, like this bass right here, that was my first bass, and she wanted me to sell it, and I was like, no, I can't. And some of the stuff is not mine. It's actually my friend's. Like the drum machine, my friend's. The 8-track thing, my friend's. He just leaves it here. And yeah, so yes, anybody who wants drums done, very well done drums, talk to Dane. That boy can play. No problem, Dane. You deserve it. You can do it. Like I said, we need to get together. You can play my crappy old drums back here. And same with Bobby Lopez. He is a drummer as well. You should see some of his stuff. Go onto his site. And yeah, I'm gonna have to plug some people at some point with a video, because there's a lot of talent that I'm looking at right now on my feed. And yeah, it is like a kid in a candy store at this place, but it's yeah, it's been luck. Some of the stuff that I used to have, I wish I still had. I used to have a it was funny because I was watching Robert's Guitar Dungeon, and he did a segment on small amps, really like his favorite small amps. And one of them was a Marshall 15, which is like a 3-foot high dual amp. And yeah, like he did, I will acknowledge everybody in a second. And he did a thing on it, and I had a cherry red one, a Marshall 15. And it was like a mini half stack, and actually on one of Dane's songs from his old band, Huck Fung the Guru, we actually used it for distortion on his vocals. And it was and I know, and a few of the songs on For My Dear Friend also have that amp. And Yeah, it was a lot of fun to use. Yes, no, Bobby and Dane, both of you guys. I've watched your videos, Bobby, and yeah, and I you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is once all this COVID stuff is done, Dane and I, Dane is a collector of old drums, and you are a builder of drums, Bobby. So I think I think we should get. I'm gonna at some point we will go to your shop, which I think is your house. But either way, we will go there because you're in Toronto or around Toronto. Um, and because I do want to get a new snare. I'm looking. I don't know what I want. I just want something different than what I have. I have two snares, and I'm not a fan of either of them. They just don't have what I like. They don't have sound the way I want. But I think like you guys would just have a blast um, competing against each other on drums because I've watched both. Like I know how Dane plays. Dane played on For My Dear Friend. I've worked with him many times, and he is an amazing drummer. And yeah, I think it would just be fun to get together at some point, and then I will join in with my mediocre drum playing. Although I have been practicing all year, every day. I have been practicing. I feel I'm getting better. So, and I think some of the drums on this one, I'm not sure, Dane, is this you? Hang on a second. I don't know who this is. I'm going to play it for a second. This is Alone. This is Killer Instinct stuff. You should remember this because you did record the drums for them. But I'm not sure if this is you or Paul. Do I think Tascam will continue the Porta Studio, or will DAWs shut down on? No, I don't think DAWs will ever die. No, I don't think these machines will ever die because they're too convenient. A brass shell, and I don't think they're gonna die. No, I think like they keep making them so. And the thing is that people are looking for that analog sound. That's why the model series is doing so well. Like when I originally purchased it, they told me I wasn't going to get it till March, and I had bought it in November. So and then I got it in, when did I get it? Was it early February? Sometime like January, February, but I got it early and I was shocked because they said, yeah, it's out of stock and they're having a hard time getting them in. I don't think they will go away. Um, yeah, so I think they're going to be around for forever because people like them and it's easier, it's convenient. You just pick it up and you take it wherever you want to go and you record with it. That's why they're doing so well. That's why I would like a Model 24 so that if I ever do come into a large sum of money, aka the lottery, I would like to start a small business where I would be doing sound and yeah, that's part of the problem. Drums are expensive, guys. Yes, Dane and Bobby. Yeah, I don't know if a Tascam representative is watching or not. I wish they would because I do a lot of like my stuff is like 95% Tascam and everything else is whatever. But yeah, okay. So let me see if I can find the drums here. Where are the drums? I'm not gonna. Oh, here we are. Yeah, no, this wasn't you. This was not you. Sorry. Yeah, because I know the snare is the heart of the drum set, so that's the one that I'm looking at. Like that set I bought, that set over there cost me $350 for everything. Um, and we mainly bought it just because we wanted a drum set in here so that people could play because we were trying to get a band together. And so it works. Like I've used it in recordings. You've heard my recordings with it. Let's see. That's not you. That's where's not you. That's not you. That's not you. That one might be you. I have all these drum tracks and I don't know who's who. Let's see. I'm not sure if this is you or if this is Paul. But you play the sticks very well. Where are the drums coming in? Okay, Dane, I'm going to get you to tune my snare. I don't know whose that is. Let's grab the other song. What's the other one that I want to do? That was Eternally Alone. Brainwashed. I think maybe that's you. Let's see. Okay. Here. Ta-da. Can you hear the drums? See, I think this is you, Dane. And I'm saying that because of the way the snare sounds, because I was using the gate, and it sounds like the gate. Because I can hear... Because you can hear the snare cutting. I think this is you, Dane. Yeah, I know. It's hard to tell. I'm going to finish this song. And then I'm going to play it to Steve, and he's going to hate it. And then I'm going to say, well, I'm releasing it anyways. Because I've got everything right here. Something's out of tune. Yeah, the bass. I think I started recording it, and then it went down, and then yeah, I think it's too different. I think I tuned down, and then I'm like, okay, I want to tune it down. It sounds better tuned down, so I think that's why I quit working on this one, because the guitars are now all everywhere because nothing is in the correct tuning. But yeah, so if you want to hear Dane on drums. For My Dear Friend, the entire album is Dane. Yeah, he's, like I said, he's a great drummer. I suggest that if you get in touch with him and Bobby, both of them are, I've listened to, Bobby did a rendition of Black Magic Woman on his channel, and it's really good. I was like, wow. And the sound, amazing. Yeah, I'm jealous of both of you for your drum playing. Like, seriously, it is just that amazing. And same with, like I said, there's a lot of guys on here who are amazing players. Like No Wave, I love your stuff. Bill, I think I've listened to some of yours. I'm not sure. I'm going to go back and I'm going to look. And Joe, who calls himself Doing It Lawless on here, but what do you go? A Poorly Written Story is what he normally goes by, and he does some really good stuff. I think he should be in a Sloan cover band. He is really good. But I'm gonna cut it. Thank you all for coming out. I will do this again when I get some time, and I'm gonna record some more. And yeah, like you guys are the best, and I can't wait to see a lot of you because I miss you guys. Like Dane, I miss you. We gotta go. Uh, we gotta go play. We gotta jam with Don Senior again at some time, and yeah, and whenever the borders are open and I have some cash, I'm going to go down and visit some of you guys in the States that I know, like you, Charles, aka, and well, I Joe lives just like shit. He lives a couple. He lives like 40 minutes away from me in Canada, so I'm gonna go visit him at some point too. And same with Bobby, because yeah, I just you make some you do some good work too. So thank you very much, guys, and I'm gonna cut it. Talk to you later. Bye. Is this still on? I can't tell.